doing? I can't see with my glasses on. Nala. Oh, the sprinklers just went off. Hi Vera, hi Zoe, hi Layla, hi Lizzie, hi Cassie. Nala. What are you doing? Hi, pretty girl. What are you doing? Where are you going? You bring that butt. Bring that butt back over here. Come here. Come here with that butt. You're just gonna tease me with your butt. Hi, Ani. Cool. Hi, Claire. Oh, what? 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 Sweet girl. I know, today was traumatizing, wasn't it? Wasn't it? What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? I think most of the fires are out. They may still be simmering, but I believe they're out. The air quality still isn't fabulous. But hopefully there won't be any more. It was bad. The air quality was so bad everywhere. What are you doing back there? Nala. Oh, not a bite. I got to not a bite. What are you doing? What are you doing? They were hiding most of the day because I finally got the mini splits installed and the gas heaters removed. So from 7 o'clock this morning until like 5 o'clock, they were hiding because of all the noise. Hi, Kathy. Ta-da! Say hi to Donna. I now have AC and heat in my living room. I didn't have one put into my bedroom. So I'm going to try to get a more quiet window unit for my bedroom. But I'm hoping that, because you know, gas is cheaper than electricity. So I'm hoping that the mini split isn't too much more expensive than running the gas heater during the winter. But the heaters were so old that it was just they had to come out. Well, and the good news about it is that now that that's done, I can finally get the apartment painted downstairs, and I can get everything else done that I needed to get done in order to rent it out. So this is what I've been waiting for, because I knew that they would be leaving big holes in the wall, or the walls. So I need to have somebody come plaster and paint. And I didn't want to put the kitchen floor in if we were going to paint and blah, blah, blah. So everything has been like waiting for me to get this done. And I had had somebody lined up to do it, and they totally just disappeared. So I'm lucky that I didn't end up using them, or they just, that they disappeared, because this guy was really nice and did a good job and was fairly priced. So hopefully the estimates on painting and everything won't be horrendous. Kirby! Hi, Queenie. How are you? How's your eye? Or now your eyes, Kirby. Hey, Denise. Well, and the mini split that I got put in my living room is way bigger than I expected. So it's an adjustment for me not to constantly look over at it and be like, there's a big white thing on the wall. But I'll get used to it. Hi, Meta. Wherever he is. Yes, I got the mini split in my living room. So I now have and it's the heat and air. So I have a white spaceship on my wall in my living room. And I'm looking at the window units for my bedroom and trying to find something that's quiet, because I can't handle my air conditioner in there is so old and so loud. But the most important thing was getting the one for downstairs and getting it done. So I'm really relieved that that's done with. Hi, Andrea. Ah, Kathy. Well, the one mini splits outside unit is right next to my water heater, so they could hook up. You never know. But the mini split compressor thing is way more quiet than whatever that noise is that my water heater makes. Oh no, Denise. Andrea got you drunk. Good for Andrea. Ah, Claire. My bidet is just fine in the bathroom by itself. It prefers to remain single. Although, I mean, it kind of did get together with the toilet, right? If we're gonna force relationships on inanimate objects, my bidet is totally having an affair with my toilet. You're being so cute. As always. Hi, Sophie. It's been a while. We've missed you. I mean, I've been gone too, but but we've missed you. Darn. That's fast, niece. That's good. Dirt. Well, I have a tankless water heater. So the noise you hear, I don't think is actually my water heater. I think it's my pipes. It's the pipes from the sprinkler system in the backyard. That's great, Ani. I don't know, Lizzie. It's pretty amazing though. It's like a box thing and it's connected to the gas and electricity, and somehow it warms a lot of water. And we kept my old school water heater, which is probably all rusted inside now, and we probably should just get rid of it. But we kept it in case of an emergency, still kind of connected to something. But the tankless water heater has been going strong for, knock on wood, for many years now. Yeah, it's pretty amazing because I used to, like my old water heater did what Denise's just did a couple of times. I got it replaced. I had other issues with it. You have to worry about, just the tankless has been much easier. So I guess it was worth the investment. That's great, Ani. Hi, Jamie. Welcome. What are you doing? No. So far, so with Nala's inhaler, I paid for the regular priced expensive one because the mail order one wasn't getting here in time. But then I got the mail order one. Um, so I started using the mail order one, and it seems to be working. And it was, I believe it was 50 something dollars instead of the almost $300 one. So I'm relieved. Oh, baby. Look at this butt. So let's just all cross our fingers that I'm not just imagining it and that the inhaler is actually working as it should be from the mail order from out of the country. Oh, Nolly, you're so cute. Hi, Joanna. Well, and the price I got at Walgreens was actually discounted because I signed Nala up for this Walgreens program. So instead of 300, it was like it was under 300, 200 and some. I can't remember what the discount was after I signed up, but I have to pay an annual fee. But I needed to make, I had to make sure that I had the backup. But if this one keeps working, then that's definitely also, if she ever freaking gets adopted, it makes turning her over to somebody a little less daunting to be able to say to them, you can order her inhalers and it not costing $1 million. Hi, Julia, welcome. Yes, Nala has her own pharmacy account. Hi, Nala. Coral, why are you hiding back there? You and this butt. What? Let's see if she starts coughing because she's so hyper right now. Are you gonna cough? I mean, she still coughs, but it's not, constant, thankfully. I don't think she's doing it all that much when I'm not around. Happy almost birthday, Julia. They're both girls. It's Nala and Coral. Coral's gray and white, and Nala's black and white. Can you guys believe it's already November? I don't understand. I feel like the year just started. I can't handle this. Oh. Coral. What are you doing? Right? I don't even feel like Halloween already happened. I'm like, where are we? I would like it to be cold already. Meta. A party for, wait, what am I missing? We can have a November birthday party for all the birthdays in November. Okay, well, I'll confess that I've been trying to lower my stress level. And one of the ways that I've been doing that is by watching the nonstop Christmas movies on the Lifetime channel. They're horrible and they're all the same story over and over again, just with different actors. But it's like so brainless that it's like I can watch them and just be like la 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 and like not pay attention and oh look, Merry Christmas, people are having like snowball fights, oh it's a cute dog with like reindeer ears on, you know, that kind of thing. And then I sometimes I catch myself and I'm like, I can't believe I'm watching this crap, and then I think, yeah, but you know what, it's better than watching the news right now. So I just keep the happy-go-lucky, awful stuff. Ben, Ben Vereen isn't in all of them. Rob Lowe is going to be in one? I would watch Naked and Afraid, but it hasn't been on, or I'm missing it, or I've already seen the ones that I've caught on. But I haven't seen it on. Fluff, exactly, Donna. It's all fluff. And I kind of appreciate that a good number of them have women in their early 40s and they're not all young girls. So it's like there's a whole nice mix of like people, all different kinds of people, and they're all enjoying the holidays. And I'm not a big fan of the holidays, but it's nice watching other people enjoy the holidays. He's in a new Netflix movie. You know I gotta watch it. Yeah, true, Darm. You watch Norwegian soccer coaching drama. Claire, you're amazing. I don't know how you even have the time to watch anything, Claire. Just having, like, I don't know how you handle having as many fosters as you have and working full time, because I at least have some flexibility in my work schedule. And yes, I've been trying to do all this other stuff with the house, but I have to, like, every day I make time. In the morning, I go spend like a half an hour with Kitty downstairs. And then I come up and I try to, well, I have to spend time with these two to keep them socialized so that if one day they get an adopter, they're not completely like antisocial. And then I have to spend time with my cats so that they don't think that I don't love them anymore. And then I have to work and I have to somehow like keep the household going. And I thought about it the other day. I'm like, Claire's got the kittens and she's got all her other fosters and she's working full time. And like your kittens are ridiculously cute. So it's really hard to leave them and their mama, their adorable mama. So I'm in awe of you right now, Claire. So if you haven't watched Claire's Cam, her kittens and their mama are ridiculous. So you should watch them. Oh, Claire's kittens pooped in the cat new. Oh, Martini. I'm so in awe of the fact that Martini comes out, or Amaretto comes out for Kathy. Oh, Boris. Hi, Valerie. Welcome. You got to pet Amaretto too, Meta? Really? I didn't know that. I thought it was only Kathy. That's amazing. I'm so jealous. Poop. Poop and kitten farts. That's it. That's what makes us laugh. And then there's some things like worms that make us laugh and gag at the same time, though. No. Yeah, poop has made me cry before too. That is very true. Coral, not your poop. Well, no, your poop made me cry too. Not as bad as the tabbies, but there was a time with Coral and her siblings where the poop is just crazy, and I think I cried a little. Oh, you want to know what makes us laugh? Look for the video on my page, Fart Club, that Claire edited together. That's what makes us laugh. That video is perfection. Yeah, I ordered the little shelf thing John suggested. I just have to put it up, and I'll mount my cam to it. The cam is still hanging off the wall, covered in duct tape. Getting the duct tape off the cam is going to take some energy that I haven't had. Yeah, the poop hasn't. I think when the tabbies were the litter where the poop made me cry, like really made me cry. The other ones I may whimper and stuff, but their diarrhea was like the most out of control poop that I think I've dealt with since I've been fostering. And some of it too is that I was still trying to figure out my system of dealing with poop. And I think for most people, when they first start fostering orphaned kittens, they have it in their head that the kittens have to be clean all the time. And I think the longer you foster, you kind of like learn how to just breathe a little bit and realize that if they're covered in poop for a little bit, it's not going to kill them. Yes, poop a retrospective. What are you doing, Coral? You're so cute. Nala, why are you laying there? Nala. Oh yes, the toy hamster was funny. You can watch that video too. Hi, Wendy. Oh, Rob. Yeah, Rob's poop was special, but Rob, you parted the Rob was covered in some poop, but Fleur helped keep them clean once they all got introduced. So she helped clean up Rob quite a bit. But Rob's poop is still special. But I have to say that Rob's poop um, isn't horrible every single day. It's more like once or twice a week he'll drop a bomb, and it's like once a month he like gets a little diarrhea or decides he needs to poop outside of the box because he's got some diarrhea. Like the other night, I came upstairs from spending time with Kitty, and I walked in the kitchen door, and the smell just went smacked me across the face, and I just knew. I'm like, that's Rob poop. And I looked, and Rob had like left a neat little pile right outside of the box. So at least he kept the pile, and he didn't like smear it all over. You gotta just surrender. When you love a cat like Rob, you just have to surrender to the poop. There's a picture page that John has posted before. The president of Kitten Rescue has sent out to us before of like all the different kinds of poops. I should have kept it. Good night, Julia. Yes, Rob, when he steps in it, that's when I get a little teary eyed because then cleaning it off of him and all of that is just a nightmare. But I guess that's why when I find the pile outside of the litter box, I'm not quite as upset as I could be because it could be worse. Hi, Anne. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yes, Denise has had to deal with Rob's poop before and his poopy paw prints. Oh, and the poop on the tail. That's the worst because he just flaps his tail on everything. So you're like, where did you leave the poop? At least if it's on his paw. I mean, yeah, he gets it on stuff when it's on his paw. But with the tail, ugh, God, it's so gross. It's so gross. It's special. Nala, leave the closet, leave the duct tape alone. Are you stuck on the duct tape now? So Sue-Ann had sent, one of the camp followers had sent these closet door latches that I posted on my Amazon wish list. And so far it's helping. I put it on the closet in my bedroom, and I'm going to put one on in here. Cut it out. But of course, the mini split installers, they had to loop it through my closet, in my bedroom closet, some of the piping, and they weren't paying attention, and they opened the door and they ripped the lock off. So now I have to try to get it to re-stick to the wall. But it worked pretty well while it was up there. Nala, what are you doing? Nala. This time change thing is like driving me nuts. I mean, I appreciate that I had to get up at 6:30 this morning, and I think it would have been much harder before the time change, obviously. But it started getting dark at 4:15 today. It's just ridiculous. It makes me so sad. We had such good long sunny days. No. Why do you... She's gonna go in the closet. Hi, Cora. I can show you the door thing since it came off. Oh, she's in the closet. Oh. No, I can't because half of it's still stuck to the wall. But I have a new one that I can show you guys. It's called Door Strap. What are you doing in there? So it kind of looks like a dog collar. One side has a hook, and it hooks you. This is sticky on this side, and you put it on the wall, and then that hooks into that, and then this side is also sticky, and I stick one to the closet door. You can put it on any door, and then one on the wall. And this is adjustable, so you can make it shorter or longer. Are you stuck in there? Maybe she's stuck in there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nala, come on. Yes, cool. Nala, come on. Come out, please. What are you doing? What? Yes, it's a bra strap for doors. Well, usually I like the darkness, but it's hard when you're trying to get a bunch of stuff done. Like the guys are trying to finish the installation of the mini splits, and it was already getting dark, and I was like, you guys better hurry up, but don't mess anything up. Oh, there goes my sprinkling pipes, sprinkler pipes. Andrea. I don't think they could eat these, but you never know. It's your nemesis. But now I was getting really annoying in the middle of the night opening the closet door, so I found these and I'm very grateful that they were sent. Because I used Velcro straps and had like jimmy rigged something and it just wasn't as easy to open and close. Yes, my neighbors, their poor dog had to be put to sleep. It had a tumor and it was bad. They had this great German Shepherd that I'd seen grow up since it was a puppy. So it was very sad, but they adopted another little rescue German Shepherd. Um, and he's adorable. He's got floppy ears. And I sent Claire and Kathy a video of him. They have a big front lawn that's right outside my kitchen window, and it's fake grass, so it's pretty sturdy, and it's sloped. And I was washing dishes, and this German Shepherd, he's not a puppy, but he's just a young dog now. He was running up and down the grassy hill, and he would go to the top, and he would start rolling around on the grass, and then he would go sliding down the grass on his back while he wiggled like that, with his legs, paws like that, just wiggling his way down the slope. And then he'd run back up, and then he started doing it all the way back down again. And I was just watching it, and I was able to get it on video, and I was like, this is ridiculously cute. And he just kept doing it, scratching his back on the grass, having a blast. Yeah, I didn't know either, Denise. I had heard him making some weird, like, coughing, or I thought it was coughing noises, and then all of a sudden there was a new dog, and so I finally talked to my neighbor the other day, and she told me that they spent thousands of dollars trying to save the dog, and that it was just too late. The tumor had gone to his brain, and he was in pain, so they had to humanely put him to sleep. Well, I hope he doesn't grow out of it either, but I haven't seen him do it since I took the video. So I would like him to do it more often. But he is young and cute and full of energy. So they're they're taking him on long walks, they're trying to burn off, and they may actually consider getting another dog for him to play with. But they've got kids that like to play with him, and he's cute. Yeah, I love German Shepherds too. I think we had a dog briefly when I was younger. It just showed up at our house, and then we found another home for it. Um, but we always had cats, and I love cats. But I love dogs. But I had a poster of a German Shepherd on my wall growing up when I was young. I just think they're great dogs. I can even hear the kids next door right now. I'm like, it's almost 10 o'clock. They should be asleep. I could go to sleep. I always wanted to have a dog and a cat that got along, but dogs are a lot of work. And I just don't, at this point in my life, I couldn't handle it. So I just look out the window and watch my neighbor's dog. Hi, Nala. You're kind of like a dog sometimes. Fiona's kind of like a dog sometimes. Oh, that's fun, Sophie. I do love my porch possum. That's so funny, Queenie. That's awesome, Donna. Oh, I can't handle any more creatures. All these cats are like, there's so much poop. They all, you always get, people always talk about cats being so aloof. But I've never, like all my cats, except for Klua, with the first 5 years of Klua's life, he wasn't super affectionate. But all my other cats have always been super affectionate. And all of the cats in my home right now are super affectionate. And they all want their time with me. And Feral Kitties is super affectionate with periodic hiss and scratch. But he just wants to sit in my lap, like, constantly. And if I don't make the time to sit down and let him get in my lap for a while, he gets very upset. And he yells at me. And gets very moody. So, I don't know, this whole idea, I mean, I think cats are easier than dogs, but I've got a bunch of needy cats here. It's like I wake up in the morning and Coral has the whole night to cuddle with me. But the minute I wake up, she wants to curl up in my arm and put her head on my shoulder and be super sweet and try to pet my face with her paw. And what am I supposed to do? Be like, no, I've got to get up? Who says that? Nobody says that when Coral curls up in your arms and wants to cuddle and kiss. You just have to do it. Huh, Coral? I do have codependent cats. My cats never want to be left alone. I mean, I'm lucky that Faye and Rob and Fiona and Fig kind of know how to take turns on my lap. But they're definitely, but it's like one cat gets up and another one comes up. And it's a lot. It's demanding. It's a lot of lap time. Aw, poor Lizzie. See, Lizzie, you should live here. They do need a lap schedule. Well, they kind of do have a lap schedule. It depends on the time of day. Rob always gets the first choice because they all love Rob. And then Faye usually gets the second turn. But Fiona can come up and cuddle while Rob is getting some lap time. She can get the other side of the lap and then they can make out a little bit. But then that gets a little too much for me sometimes, and I'm like, you guys go make out somewhere else. Because Fiona doesn't have the best breath. And so they'll go make out on the other side of the couch, and then Faye will jump up. And then Fig is very random. Fig just all of a sudden will crawl onto my lap, and she doesn't even necessarily want me to pet her all that much. She just wants to like pose and sit and like meditate. She does her Buddha thing. Oh, is Zilla in your lap all the time? I love that. No. None. Well, I think part of it is that like my growing up, my cats were indoor outdoor, so they were less codependent. And once I started having indoor only kitties, it makes sense that they're more needy. What are you doing, Coral? Good luck, Denise. What are you doing? What are you doing up there? What are you doing, crazy girl? No. No. What? What are you doing? I can't wait till it's cool enough here for soup. There were a couple of nights this last week where it got cold at night, but it was still warm during the day. So that was kind of nice. Oh, that's great, Claire. Do you put paprika in hot and sour soup? You're so cute. You're just tearing that thing apart, aren't you? Hungarian hot and sour soup with paprika in it? Interesting. Claire. As long as she loves them. How does Australia not have like Chinese food? How do they not have hot and sour soup? I don't understand. Bye, Dirk. Have a nice day at work. How can a Chinese restaurant not have hot and sour soup? They want cold soup? I keep forgetting to trim their claws. Damn it. I need to do it. I need to do it. Well, do they have hot and sour soup near you, Claire? Because if they do, you need to get some to Lizzie. The one with the asthma is the one that like goes sprinting all the time. Well, see, now Lizzie needs to visit Claire and they need to go to a Chinese restaurant and see if their hot and sour soup tastes like the hot and sour soup she had in Seattle. Or in Portland, I'm sorry. I don't understand MSG. Is it bad for you? Coral. Coffee and almond croissants. Yeah, I saw this whole thing where they were saying MSG isn't bad for you. I just grew up thinking not necessarily that it was bad for you, but that it was just going to make you eat more than you normally would. Hi, what are you doing? Hi, baby. You know what's unfair is that I crave tea late at night, and all my favorite teas have caffeine in them. But if it gets colder, maybe I can have my favorite tea that Donna sent me with the rice in it earlier in the day. Yeah, my body doesn't like sulfate. I can take it in small, small amounts in sriracha, but typically if I eat too much, it makes me break out. Hi, baby. Ooh, wow, honey. I don't even know when stuff has MSG in it. I think a lot of places don't use MSG here. Interesting, Liz. Thank you. What about Broggs, uh, Kathy? They have the, what do you call it? Um, it's like soy sauce, but it's not soy sauce. And of course, my brain is going blank on it. Oh my god, it's been driving crazy. Yes, the aminos. Thank you, Meta. Thank you. Yeah, does that have soy in it? Because that tastes just like soy sauce. My naturopath let me use that instead of soy sauce. Hi, Lori. Yes, they're coconut meat, but I do the Broggs aminos. It tastes just like soy sauce. I think it's a little saltier than soy sauce, so I would use less of it than you would normally use a soy sauce. Oh, hydrolyzed soy protein or hydrolyzed protein. It contains MSG. Interesting. No. Bye, Claire. Yeah, everybody will see you in your chat tonight, Claire. Rob's Aminos is made from soy? Well, that's a bummer. What about the coconut aminos? Oh, Coral, you're so cute. Look at her little paw on the couch. You're so pretty. Are you getting sleepy now? What are you doing? Can I come sit in my lap? Or are you just teasing? Here you go. Oh, they're made from the aged sap of coconut blossoms? Hi, sweet girl. Aged sap. Kind of sounds like me. I'm an aged sap that watches Lifetime Christmas movies while being laid on by all her cats. You do good. Um, Probably very similar, if not the same. Oh, they started playing them in October, Kathy. They were playing them before Halloween. I'm like, how do they make enough to fill this channel like nonstop, 24/7, all the way through Christmas? It's amazing. And they have actors in it that you're like, that actor's really doing a Christmas movie on Lifetime? Because they're all like especially made. Um, and there's some like well-known actors who do it. Oh, I've totally gotten hooked on that at times too, Vera. I think they make them available starting October because they know that people start stressing over the holidays beginning in October. And so they're just like, here, let's make everybody happy and get them all excited about Christmas. And I think the more and more like popular they've gotten, more and more actors have been willing to do it, so they've been able to like make a bunch of them. Yeah, exactly, Sophie. Me. Lizzie. Well, I'm not in a hotel and it was during the day and I was watching them. No, they don't make me cry. They're really simple and they're just kind of corny and there's always like a little romance and a little family and like Christmas lights and they're all kind of like they're just simple, not too complicated. And they all have happy endings. And there are just some days that I just need some happy endings. That sounded bad. Get your minds out of the gutter. Or get my mind out of the gutter. No, I don't think any of them have made me cry. Because honest, and that's probably another reason why I like them. Honestly, like the lead characters who always end up falling in love don't even have great chemistry. So it's like they don't even put too much into it's just they're not deep. They're just simple, easy entertainment. So if you just want to watch something really simple and not have to think and just like let part of your brain take a nap, they're perfect. And look at Christmas lights and pre-decorations and like cute dogs with reindeer ears on. I mean, seriously. And lots of hot chocolate. There's like hot chocolate in all the episodes. I think the actors probably don't get paid much, but they probably, yeah, I think it's really easy for them and it's easy money for the channel. And there's probably lots of other saps out there just like me who are like, just put the Lifetime channel on. Exactly, Donna. No, well, yeah, I mean, they're not, but not all of them are like super attractive. There are some of them that are like okay, like that are pretty, but they're not all like supermodels and stuff. Like I said, a lot of them are middle-aged and older, and like, I mean, they have a good variety. There are some younger ones, but they're all like, some of them have kids, some of them don't have kids. It's all just different. Sugar porn. Well, I still like, I watch more of those like classic Christmas movies closer to Christmas. This is just fluff to help like not think about the fact that the holidays are coming. Like we can pretend that the holidays are something easy. Yeah, like you can watch the baking shows. It's not worth it. If you don't have pay TV, don't even bother. But of course, my like favorite Christmas movies are Die Hard and Lethal Weapon. So, yeah, that probably says a lot about me right there. You should blame it from the car instead of screaming down the freeway. Hi, Ashley. Yes, and that's part of it too. Is like some of them are like old soaps, old actors and actresses that you don't get to see as much anymore, and it's just nice to see them getting work. Like the mom from the show Wonder Years was in one. A lot of the parents from those 80s TV shows are on them. A lot of the people from the 80s and 90s TV shows are on them. I'm just happy to see them all getting work. You're canceling your cable, Kathy? Yes, kind of like that, Kathy. You could say that. Yeah. Yeah. And I used to like watching The Love Boat when I was a kid too. Hello. Yeah, I like Die Hard and Lethal Weapon because I like exploding things like that. Like, I'm just not a big fan of the holidays. So there's a part of me that likes watching those kind of movies, and there's a part of me that likes to just have the escapism of the simple-minded movies. Oh my God, Meta, there isn't, but there should be. Kathy, I don't think it's that hard to cancel DirecTV. I've done it before. You just have to return the box. So if there's a place near you, um, if you have a choice between mailing it back or delivering it someplace, just deliver it and make sure they give you a receipt that you delivered it back to them. I would totally watch one with Tiffany and Debbie Gibson because I didn't like either of them when I was a teenager, but it would be interesting watching them. They would fit in perfectly. Yeah, just make sure, Kathy, when you call to cancel, they're going to try to get you to customer retention, well, where they'll try to give you some super deal to keep you on. And you just need to say to them, like, immediately, nope, I want to cancel. but make sure they tell you exactly how you return your equipment. Exactly. And no matter how you do it, you want a receipt that you returned your equipment. And then that's it. But they will try to send you to customer retention if you call them on the phone. During tax time, I usually watch Lethal Weapon. And I feel closer to ever believing in like a higher power, because typically around tax time, even though I can watch it on DVD, it's somehow always on cable during tax time. And like the last time I was on Deadline and I was going crazy, there was like a 2 day Lethal Weapon marathon going on where they played all of the Lethal Weapons and then they started playing them all over again, like just over and over and over. It was amazing. Vera. You are so cute. No licking of the arm. Oh, just freeze. Oh yeah, I do that like once a year. I call and I ask them to talk. I just say, customer retention department. But sometimes if they don't want to, if they're difficult about that, I just say I want to cancel my service, and then they automatically send you to customer retention. Well, Die Hard is like the best Christmas movie. I have to go down and pet Feral Kitty before I can go to bed, and Coral in my lap now. Ice Harvest? What's Ice Harvest? I can't leave yet, Kathy. She's in my lap. Hi. Oh, the one. It's a comedy? Now I have to look it up. You're so cute. What? What are you doing? Coral's getting some butt dandruff. Maybe I should add some coconut oil to your food. Dennis Quaid is in it too? How have I not seen this movie? Well, haven't you noticed that? Well, I don't know, maybe your cats don't ever get dandruff, but like Fiona periodically gets dandruff and it's always around the butt area. Oh, Randy Quaid. Yeah, he's crazy. Wasn't Randy Quaid in the movie Foxes? You know, the Jodie Foster movie when he was young and like actually kind of attractive. I believe he was the older man in that movie that dated the younger girl. So I just promise you she will never get butt dandruff. I don't think you'd be able to tell on her. It's easier to see on the darker kitties. Oh, no, it's asleep. Then it must have been him. Yeah, that's one of my favorite old movies. So I was too busy shedding to have butt dandruff. Oh, Foxes was amazing. I love that movie. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have to go downstairs because I'm tired. I'm tired, Coral. to go downstairs. You know, it's kind of cute. They get very excited when I come into this room. And I think that Coral misses having me sit down. Even if she's not in my lap, they like to run around while I'm sitting here. Of course, Donna. I missed you guys. It's totally the perfect movie for me, Sophie. It's all like teenage angst. And, you know, Jodie Foster, when she was totally adorable. All right, you guys. I will do another chat soon. Don't forget to go by and check out Claire's cam, Kitten O'Clock. She's got just ridiculously cute kitties. Okay, Coral. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, baby. Oh. Alright, guys. Don't forget to floss. Clean out your belly buttons. Darn it, the battery's going on this mouse.